plays games with Steve
and Elvis.
All right, final session of the day. We've been fiving it up. This one is going to be...
Can I get a high five?
This one's going to be Future Dream. So we got Future Dream and Sweet Dream left. We'll do Future Dream. Well, this one feels kind of more finale-ish, right? But no, just for consistency, we'll go Future Dream. It's interesting that these don't seem to have like a difficulty. You know how the other ones are like, oh, these are the more difficult ones. But we'll do Future Dream. You know, let's think about the future. As the coffin greets us, as the future gets narrower and narrower, and all that'll await us is the inside of a coffin.
What was was that the phrase again? It's like, oh, future gets narrower and narrower. Say again, Elvis.
I think I was describing the world, but essentially the future.
No, but like what? How did you say it again?
It did get narrower and narrower until it was just your coffin surrounding it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's right.
Which is a good question. Would you want to, when you die, what are you going to do with your body?
Cremated.
Cremated? Really?
Damn! He's allowed?
All right.
Cremated? Really?
God.
You think you're better than us?
God, we're just rejected Seinfeld bits, aren't we? we had this discussion off mic. But I think we already talked about like the cookie scandal.
Yes, for those who don't remember, or that might have been in Mario Party 4. Yeah, Steve sometimes has this habit. He's at my house, and he just assumes things are for him to eat. And I'm like, hey, even though you know I'm going to say yes, just ask. Just ask. Just ask if we can have the crumble cookie.
Two of you are the Cookie Crisp mascot
yeah, exactly.
situation.
Exactly. And then Elvis was like, God, normally I agree with you, but there's a Seinfeld episode where, you're the boring one, because, what does he say to Elaine or something?
Yeah. Ever heard of asking?
Yeah, have you heard of asking? So, I think it's just, a polite gesture.
And you're right.
Yeah, I know, as I always am. Even
you were out of the room too. I think.
For what? When you ate the cookie?
Yeah, when you came back.
And you were like, I can't wait till it comes back. I gotta have my cookie.
No, I just meant like you weren't in the room, so like it's not like I went right in front of you, took a piece of that crumble cookie, and like just ate it right in front of your face.
Yeah, like it was his drink or something.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Now, Steve, you can be honest with me. So I don't ever go to your place because you never allow me to. But if I were out regular at your home, and a previous time you had some cookies and I asked him and then I had your cookie, and then I came another time and I was you come out and you just see me eating the cookies. For you, it wouldn't bother you at all. I'm legitimately asking. And bother is a strong word. I was not bothered.
To be honest, like I think I'm in the boat with you guys. I think I would react like
you'd be like, "Hey,
no, like I would just react like, "Oh, you just like went right ahead."
You see?
Even though it's kind of like, even if you were just there like a few nights ago, I'm like, "Hey, these cookies for anyone, or for anybody, I'll have them here."
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't relish the opportunity to yell at SungWon about that.
Yeah, I don't many opportunities.
But in your mind, you would think, oh, you're kind of help you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And it leads to a funny little anecdote.
It's one of our best.
One of our best. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to bring up the Patrick Warburton commercial again?
Well, speaking of.
Oh boy, Elvis. We can do this, okay? We can do this.
I remember a certain someone.
What are you talking about? I didn't fuck up on this. You fucked up nonstop on this one.
That's not the way I remember it.
Then you're insane. Why? Okay.
God damn it.
Elvis! Elvis, go forward. Oh, Elvis. Oh, Elvis. We talked about in
Elvis.
Me and SungWon, we love Muppet Family Christmas, and have I talked about this, Steve? Like, do you remember Muppet Family Christmas well?
I have not watched it as many times. I have seen it, and
there's a part where they're watching like, oh, it's baby Muppets. But
Yes.
it's not Muppet Babies, and they're watching on the projector. And then, like, in the video, like, Animal, like, eats something. They're like, oh, Animal. And then he rips through the screen. They're like, oh, Animal. That's something that means it's stuck with me and someone. Oh, Animal.
I gotta watch it again. I don't even know if it's like I felt like it was not as available as the Muppets Christmas Carol.
It is definitely not.
Obviously, because that had like Disney backing it up. I remember just being on TV when I was a young kid, and I'm like, my mom was on like, I don't know if we were watching it, or I just remember my mom like turning to me like, there's a certain cameo at the end of the movie, and it's like, you know who that is?
Oh, I think this one, these are random.
Oh boy.
You know, just what you needed.
But like I remember my mom being like, "That's Jim Henson. He made all of them."
Yeah.
And I did as a kid. I thought it was really cool that he was just vibing with. Was it Bert and Ernie? I think he was talking with.
Oh, Bert and Ernie.
You mean Jim Henson?
Jim Henson, yeah.
He only shows up at the very.
He shows up at the very end, but I forget who.
It's not Bert and Ernie.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting my wires crossed. That's the thing.
I forget who it is, but yeah.
He's talking with somebody.
Yeah.
It's not like Robin or somebody, is it? It's definitely a small one.
He's like in the kitchen, and I think he's talking to the dog. Like,
yes,
oh, that's
yes.
it. That's
yeah. But yeah, I think I showed you for that for the first time, right?
Yeah, that was the only time I've seen it. Actually,
Yeah.
It was great.
It's a wonderful special.
Shout out to my friend Alex, who's just like, people, Muppets Christmas Carol sucks. It's all about Muppet Family Christmas.
Alex, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm with you,
I
Alex.
forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, like SungWon is
Alex,
also.
you're 100% correct on that. I'm with you. Does Alex watch this channel?
He's watched some of it, so I don't know if he
Fuck
watches
off,
everything.
Alex. No.
Yeah.
Listen, Alex, if you're watching this, I'm with you. Yeah. I try not to poo-poo Christmas Carol too much because there's things I like about it. Michael Caine's great in it. Rizzo and Gonzo are great in it. It's just a little.
I think it has a stronger start.
Yes, it's just a little long, and kind of like any.
Is there a way to look at the full map? I'm sorry.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh no, Y. Try Y. There we go.
Okay.
Well, maybe it isn't random. Maybe it just cycles through the three. I don't know.
So it's a lot.
Anyway, Christmas Carol starts strong because Scrooge. It's funny to watch Scrooge be mean, and well, no, because Christmas Future is pretty cool. Depending on the adaptation you're watching. So, yeah.
Depending on what future.
Exactly. Yeah. I've never seen the Jim Carrey one. I hear that one's really bad.
I've heard bad things.
Yeah. All right, Christmas Carol casting.
Oh no, there was that one time you wanted to record the Let's Play on Christmas Eve.
But sir, it's Christmas Day. Christmas Day, indeed. All right.
Barge into my house. Like, Steve, why aren't you sitting on the couch?
Steve's like, can we turn the heater on? No. You know how much that costs? Steve, you would be fucking Bob Cratchit.
You don't think Steve would be?
Thanks.
Oh, not Christmas present?
Yeah.
No, you're right. He's Christmas present. Yeah. Bob Cratchit would be like, I don't know, fucking
David?
Oh, yeah.
But sir.
But sir, it's Christmas Day.
Because I'm just the ghost of Christmas Future with the narrowing coffin line.
Steven!
What?
You keep hitting the walls! As I do it. In true clown shoes fashion. Oh, we're okay. The Three fucking Stooges over here.
Move it, shout ahead. Sorry, guys.
Have we've
I was trying to think, like, what game would you force me to play on, like, Christmas Day?
Professor Layton 1 through 3. I was gonna say we've made the parallel that you, me, and Jay are just the Three Stooges.
I don't think we have. No. Well, you're definitely freaking Mo.
Yeah, and you're
I guess I'm
Larry or
Curly.
Curly.
Yeah.
Larry's
Yeah.
yeah.
Curly, the bald one.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. Right. Yeah.
Cool. I can't wait to start doing our own Three Stooges sketches.
Yeah. Have you guys ever watched a...
Grab your controller, knucklehead.
You ever watch a Marx Brothers film?
No.
They are pretty entertaining. Like, you would think like, oh, it's just gonna be, I don't know, super dry, but it's pretty fucking funny.
I might have seen one at college, but I don't recall.
I've just seen a lot of Looney Tunes. That's the thing.
Yeah. You know, there's an anarchy to their films that are it's pretty fun. You ever watch a Buster Keaton movie? Those fucking rip.
I really should, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, just like, you know, imagine just the craziest stunts, and he does it all like with the most David stoic face. Like it's really great.
Movies used to be something, man.
Yeah.
I always just think about how, like, the traditional comedy, when I say traditional, I just mean, like, a movie just flat out being a comedy just does not exist anymore.
Yeah.
Because I think they just...
Do these have stars?
Well, that one was a coin block, not a hidden block.
You're right.
But I don't recall seeing a star from a hidden block yet, so... They might not.
Ooh. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot.
I was gonna say something. I was like, no, you're a threat now. So
I'm a fool. I forget.
Past victories or pre-victory, Steve, I would have been like, Steve, watch out. You're gonna spend 10 coins.
Oh,
but you've won ones, so you don't get mercy anymore.
You know, like
I was like, I'm gonna let him do it.
You know, before people are screaming. My reasoning is, I think I'm getting the capsules confused with items.
There are no items in this game.
Yes,
so, okay.
but I'm getting confused with items because, like, you use an item, of course, it doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah.
I still have that mindset.
There are like numbers when they come up with like little coin totals. It's like if you read, that helps. It helps a lot. Pick up bombs, throw them. All right.
I'm an idiot.
Oh, I was mixing up the A button with the. Let's see. All right. Get the fuck away from me. Fuck. Damn. I'm shit at that one.
Koopa Kid.
Where's my Christmas Carol? What are we talking about?
Muppets.
Muppets, yeah.
Family Christmas.
Yeah.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie.
The first time I said that, though, I had to pause and not say Ernie and Bert.
I might have said this on here before, but my hot take is I'm not crazy about Great Muppet Caper.
I agree with you.
It's
like
pretty boring.
But I think that's the most boring of the classic ones.
Yeah, and for some reason I like loved it as a kid, which is kind of funny to think about because now I watch them. This is so fucking boring. Usually it's the opposite, right? Where you're like, this movie's boring when you're a kid, and as an adult you appreciate it. As an adult, I was like, this is kind of fucking boring. There's some good parts.
At the beginning is the best part with the opening credits.
Yeah, and also like all the Muppets in the tenement houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's some like fun stuff.
And them being twins is really, really funny.
Yeah, that's a great bit, but it's kind of boring. I think the first one is very fun.
First one's classic.
Yeah, first one's a classic.
I haven't seen a lot of them in a long time, so I've forgotten.
I actually don't even think I've seen Manhattan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen, at least not all of it. That's where Muppet Babies first appeared, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like in that, yeah. What are you doing?
What is he doing?
I don't know. Maybe he knows something we don't.
It's possible. He looks like he's having fun.
Yeah, and he's taking his time.
Astro Orbiter.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's just a coin grab, and then he goes back.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's smarter than all of us.
He is. We're dumb.
Yeah. I totally thought it would be you leave.
Just like
I see a rocket ship, and I'm thinking like, yeah, you're gonna go blasting off somewhere.
Watch
right?
this for 15 more seconds.
He's raking it in.
We could just talk about Muppets for a bit longer.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen it in space. I don't remember it being particularly good.
I saw it in theaters.
I thought it was better than I was expecting it because it
Okay.
has a really bad reputation.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. That happens sometimes where you're like, oh, you know, I heard that was with Cars 2. I was like, you know, I thought that's gonna be like the worst movie I've ever seen. It's stupid, but I like it more than one. Actually, it might be my favorite of the three. That's where the Muppet stuff. Treasure Island is very, very close to my heart. I love
Treasure
it a lot.
Island.
And then I think post that, I don't like post Space. I didn't watch any of that except like the Muppets, like the Muppets reboot one, which I liked.
I like that one too.
Yeah, that one's very funny. I never watched like
Most Wanted.
Muppets Most Wanted. I never
which is
watched
the second
that.
one.
It's very much
It's all right.
the Great Muppet Caper of that. Kind of
Yeah.
in which it's like it's all right.
Right. Picked the wrong way. And fuck. Yeah, fuck. Oh, shit.
Oh, so close.
I picked the wrong fucking ways and I beefed too many jumps. Never mind. As I live and breathe, Mary Poppins.
But like a lot.
And I never watch any of like the Muppet, like the new Muppet stuff or anything like that.
I watched some of that show that they
Yeah.
at ABC.
How was that?
I thought it was
It was like
fine.
kind of
I think
30
people
Rock,
just thought
right?
like this is Muppets,
Yeah.
you know,
Like a tamer 30 Rock. I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I thought like
I wasn't.
I think people
Destroyed
I think people said
in a way.
Kermit was too mean in it.
I would argue that modern day Kermit is too milquetoast, in my opinion.
Like they're turning him into like Mickey.
a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. He's got to have a little sass.
Yeah, I like him getting annoyed. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I mean, like, what? It only aired one season. That was like almost 10 years ago.
God damn it.
I don't know. I just like Muppets. Like,
Yeah. Wow. Even Speedy can beef it. And I never watched a ton of the Muppet Show. I had like some assorted episodes here and there that I saw and I enjoyed. But one of the ones that stuck to me as a kid was you know that song "Time in a Bottle." If I could save time in a bottle.
oh yeah, yes.
But they did it with like it was like a scientist like drinking potions that made himself younger and younger. I thought it was a cool little way to do it. Jump, punch, kick.
It's all in the mind.
It's all in the mind. What are some other Muppet Show bits I liked? I mean, how well, before I just go on about this, how well do you remember Muppet Show bits?
Muppet Show
Not well.
and Muppets Tonight. Yeah, that's almost a total blind spot for me.
There was one I remember. There was like a musical one where they're Vikings, and they're like in the Navy. That was a fun one. Yeah, a lot of their like, because I think that show had a lot of just like, they're doing songs, popular songs from the time. Fuck!
Damn it!
I am beefing it in these games. Those are fun.
I would love to go back and watch it a bit, but it's I hate to say like, oh, it's of its time, but like it was mocking variety shows of that era, so it's like some of that stuff might like, oh, why does it seem corny? It's like, oh, because it's just mimicking what TV was back
TV is
then.
very different now.
Yeah.
And then anything with a laugh. Wait, it has a laugh track, right? Yeah. Anything with a laugh track is tough.
Yeah, I don't. I really wish that studio audience would have shut up during Scooby-Doo as the animators were drawing it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Scooby-Doo is tough because it's, obviously not real. With Seinfeld, it's like, it's first off, it's funny, but also it is a live studio audience. Like they are actually
there,
laughing at the jokes. So it's a little
Not as rowdy as the Married with Children.
Yeah.
Woo!
You know, I've never watched it.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Obviously, I grew up with a lot of those, but like when it comes to the greats, I never even think about it in like a way, like, you know, Cheers, Frasier, Seinfeld.
Yeah.
All got laugh tracks, and it would feel weird if it wasn't there.
Yeah, of course.
But not in a way where it's like, oh, see, it's not actually funny. I don't
Yeah.
think that's the case.
I just like thought about like just how, I don't want to say archaic, but just like, that is truly like a different time.
It's like
I think it's like you couldn't do a show without a laugh track.
I mean, imagine
back then.
a Twitch stream without chat. That's basically what it would be.
Well, I don't know. Some people do that.
Probably better, actually.
A Twitch stream without chat? How do you do that?
No,
He's
like,
interested.
oh, I like, there's always a chat function, but I thought the way Elvis said it, I thought like interacting with the chat.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? There's a Twitch stream without chat?
Sorry. That's, for some reason, that's what I thought of it as.
I was like, sign me up.
I wonder if you could just create like a mod that's a bot that could auto block everyone who joins.
Yeah, I mean, so you know, sitcoms. It is like kind of like watching like they're basically stage plays.
Yeah.
Live studio audience. Like, you know, for SNL, like when I watch an SNL skit, I like hearing the audience because they are legitimately, you know, reacting to it. And it's funny, like when a sketch isn't funny, you know, you just hear the awkwardness of it. The sadist in me kind of thinks that's funny too. We're just really fighting over this one block. Okay, we are. All right.
Ooh. Well. Ooh.
Okay, happen.
Almost lost it at the
Not
end.
my
though.
best.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, nothing hurts more than a painful sketch that's getting nothing.
Yeah. But sometimes it's like, I don't know. It can be kind of funny. If the skit is good and the audience doesn't get it, you know. I'm just like, damn, this is wasted on you.
Like the Casey Kasem and his son sketch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Weren't you the one that told me this story about Bill Hader, like, was talking about how they wrote a sketch where it was like Casey Kasem talking with his son, and they both, you know, like the joke is that they like they're doing Casey Kasem impressions, and like both Casey Kasem and his son have like the exact same cadence.
Oh, okay.
And the writers were dying as they were making it.
Yeah.
And then they did, you know, when they, was the dress rehearsal, whatever it is they do, when they kind of go through the whole show.
Yeah.
Once with an audience before they go live. And they did the sketch and it just bombed.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that was my friend Alex again that mentioned.
Okay.
that
Okay. I was like, this doesn't sound familiar to me. Alex getting a lot of shout outs. Hey, you should watch his channel, Alex. Let's see here.
It's.
How do you get there?
Nope.
Go up there, maybe? That's my guess. Because there's no other way to get there. Alright. I guess I'll teleport. There's an SNL anecdote. I believe it's who was telling the story? Maybe it was Bill Hader. Oh.
Maybe this is how you get there.
I don't know. Let's find out. What the story...
Wow, they're really going to drag out the pacing of these episodes.
Yeah. Great. Is that can't be how you're supposed to get that star. I doubt it. Anyway, I think it was Bill Hader where he's telling a story about Josh Brolin hosting, and like there's a skit like right before they're about to go on that just absolutely murders or something, and then they're about to do a skit that like did like miserable in dress rehearsal or whatever, and I think Josh Brolin says something like, well, let's go shut down this energy, boys. Just like, let's just, I love the, like, going into a fucking firing squad. Like, all right, let's shut up these motherfuckers. He said it's something like that. Let's shut these fuckers up. As they're all laughing and cheering. I love that.
Did you go to space?
Would I go to space?
Yeah.
Too much work. Seriously.
Steve?
So much training involved. No.
Oh, you said there's work? I hate work.
You know how much training you gotta do for that shit? Like months and months. And listen, of course it'd be cool to go, but I don't care that much. Also, the rocket might fucking explode. You don't know.
Rocket.
Rockets explode. Exactly. So I'm like, I don't want.
Getting a little sick of this game.
I actually like this one.
I do, but we've seen it a lot.
We have seen it a lot.
I do think, yeah.
What?
I don't know if this
You
is...
do think? That's news to me.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
crazy, right?
Yeah,
Haha, it is to laugh.
It is to laugh. You're sorry, you were saying?
I don't know, like, I'm seeing a lot of repeats with this.
Fuck.
This
Well, it's
game.
because we've played.
Yeah, that is true.
We've played 5 maps of it.
Normal people don't play this for like 8 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is the fucky one. Oh, I fucked up.
Damn it.
Whew.
It's like a coffin.
Yeah, I'm honestly, since it doesn't feel like we've played 5 maps of this game already. I think we've actually had a pretty good variety. I think like if 4, it felt like the same.
We got a real shit
6
rando
games
on 4.
over and over again.
Even like the good ones we didn't see very often.
Right.
Which made it much worse.
Yeah, so I wouldn't go to space. I think it's too scary and too much work.
We'll stick with the current frontier.
Exactly. But now, would you? I mean,
Some say it's the first frontier.
would you ever want to do something like, let's say you were given the opportunity to host SNL? Would you?
Yes.
Yeah, I would too. It'd be scary.
Yeah, of course.
The problem is, it's terrifying for me.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it would be fun as hell.
I'm sure it wouldn't be the worst episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough to beat at this point.
I think, but from what people say about their times on SNL, it's like you don't even have time to be scared.
Yeah.
It's like it's just you're running on pure adrenaline, like just the quick changes in between, the people just ripping clothes off you to get you to the next scene. Like you're just like, all right, go to the next one. Yeah, that would be cool.
Now, would you host the Oscars?
Oh God, that seems like
It's
murder.
Thankless job.
Yeah.
I would take the job, but yeah, it'd be terrible.
I think you get more shit. Like you get.
Sometimes you get physically assaulted.
That's true.
He didn't host. He was presenting.
Oh, that's right.
So that one is you just have to fucking do the happening star or happening. I think that thing above it must be another way to do it. That cannot just be.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, actually. It looks like it would just go down there. Right?
It does look like that. So, Steve,
Okay.
thanks for nothing.
Oh, sorry.
What a strange decision to make.
Oh, it's going the wrong. Oh, I'm in my flop era. now.
Yeah, we've been talking about it this whole time. The whole conversation we've been having was about that exact
SNL?
thing. No. We were literally talking about that mechanic, me and Elvis.
Yeah.
Anyway, have fun. All right. Chimp chase.
More like chump chase.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in that case, yeah. All right. Fuck. I don't think you can grab them. Okay, well, there's no... Oh, fuck. There is no point in trying at this point. There's no way to punch, huh?
No punch.
Wow.
Just gotta
Did I
grab.
put it down?
Oh, I didn't do as bad as I thought. That gold one really, wow. Something. What was I gonna say?
I don't know, but you got a whole day to remember.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
See you then.